vez, cada vez que lo veo pasar.
Today I am going to be making my vision boards. And I say boards because I'm going to have one on my desktop, one on my wall, and one on my phone. Because the whole point of a vision board is to have your vision right in front of you. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm glad that you guys can come along with me. So thanks for watching. Alright, so I realized that this video is late. I wanted to have it out either December 31st or the 1st of January. But it seems, no, it doesn't seem, I have a problem meeting deadlines. And I realized that this is a serious problem because I am behind on a few things in my life, personally and professionally. So I'm going to add this to the list. Fair warning, people. In this video, I'm going to do some things that some might find strange and unnecessary. But as a wise person once said, lean not on your own understanding, because that's what Google is for. So this is what we're going to do. First, I'm going to read this list off to you that I brainstormed about, but I must tell you that these are not like life goals. I have goals that are maybe 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line. These are goals for 2021, okay? These are things that I want in front of my face every day to remind me what I would like to achieve this year, okay? So, okay, first we have, of course, do what I say I'm going to do. I already admitted I have a problem. Okay, join the 5 a.m. club, because I will explain that later. Improve my video edit skills on iMovie. I chose iMovie because I basically use my phone for everything when it comes to video making. So if iMovie doesn't work out for me, I can adjust it accordingly. The next one is get 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, which may not seem like a lot to some people and a lot to others, but to me, this is what I'm striving for this year. The next one is buy a Jeep. Jeep is my favorite brand of vehicle, and I wanted to get a new vehicle this year, and Jeep is the one I want, so self-explanatory, but I just explained it. Anyway, sell 500 copies of my book. My book, which I will give the name of later, which I have not published yet. But you know what? That is part of this. I have to do Kindle Direct Publishing and sell 500 copies of my book. The last but not least is move to a nicer apartment or townhome. I'm very grateful for the apartment I have here, but there are some issues, and I would like to upgrade. So there you go. So first things first, do what I say I'm going to do. I know what you're thinking. This is self-explanatory. But if it was that simple, I wouldn't be so prone to procrastination and mad flaky. First things first, we need to break down this statement and be clear about what it means to me as a goal for this year. And this goal definitely means saying no a lot and in that moment. So this would not be a Shonda Rhimes inspired year of yes. This will be the year of no. Double no, hell no. Because I realized that part of my problem is that I make too many commitments where someone says, oh, can you do this? Or may I have this? Or can you go here? And I'm like, sure, I'm like, it's not hurting me to do it, but technically it is, because in reality, what I end up doing is counseling or, pushing it further, pushing the date away from me for whatever the task is, or whatever commitment that I made for most things. So I have to say no at the moment so that I won't have to back out later. Saying no to many things will benefit me in achieving this goal. But that is my own understanding of what this is. Now let's go look and see what Google says. Okay, Google, how to do what I say I am going to do. Seems like this answer from Cora is perfect. Don't think, just do. Something that sticks out from this answer is when they say setting an expectation gives fear of disappointment and failure. Fear of disappointment and failure leads to no enthusiasm. No enthusiasm leads to not going for it with plans. Don't get an expectation and don't think about it. Don't think about what to do or how to do it. Go in and make it up as you go along. Okay, so this is perfect. And I'm going to stop my research here because this seems like a seemingly good answer from a real person. So I'm going to stop myself from getting sucked into the research rabbit hole. And when I get stuck in a rabbit hole, I don't just get stuck. I bring a bike and ride around. So this is it. Now let's look for images. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the images for my exact statement. And basically what comes up is like a bunch of quotes. And the vision board, I want it to be all images because that's the point, so you can have the vision before you and you don't have to stop and read. You just see it every day. And the sub ideas for my goal is saying no and don't think and just do it for the things that I'm saying yes to. So this seems good, but it still has a word in it. A very easy word, but I think I can do better. So I think I'm going to look for do it. And then I knew the Nike logo was going to pop up, but there's still like a bunch of words saying do it. So I think I'm going to look for just the Nike logo. And this is much better. I think I'm going to choose one of these. It shouldn't be too abstract because I know some artists and graphic people, they like to do fancy things, but I need it to be straightforward. And when I see this symbol, I think of just do it. So we're going to pick one of these. So next on my list of 2021 goals is join the 5 a.m. club. Now, the 5 a.m. club, I know it's the title of a book by Robin Sharma, and I'm pretty sure that's where this phrase came from in my mind. Like I heard it, someone else say it, but that is not the reason why I'm doing this, joining the 5 a.m. club. And to be honest, I'm going to be in a different club than Robin Sharma. So the reason why I want to start getting up at 5 a.m. every day is because of I had a few experiences last year where I got enough sleep and I got up really early. And it was always around 5 a.m. And what happened was it was like I was doing things and it was very low pressure. And when I got my day started for real, I had already checked off things on my to-do list and it made me feel so good. So I decided to chase that good feeling. And I decided, and that's just a few times last year of me waking up early, then what would happen if I did it for the entire year? What would I accomplish? I did look up Robin Sharma's book so I can see if his ideas I can implement into my daily life. But his is like rise at 5 a.m., which is my goal. Spend 20 minutes exercising, 20 minutes working on your plans and goals, 20 minutes learning, which is the 20-20-20 rule. I did hear this last year. And yeah, these extra steps. But let me tell you something. This is not my 5 a.m. goal. My goal is simply getting up at 5 a.m. That is it. I'm not putting a specific routine after I get up at 5 a.m. because me, the type of person I am, the strict routines is not going to work. I need variety. And if my goal is to get up at 5 a.m., whatever I accomplish after I get up is going to help me either way it goes. And that's what the good thing about it was last year, was that I just got up and then I did stuff. So that's what it's going to be. So this is good for some people, but it's not going to work for me. The goal is simply 5 a.m., no subtext. Now, finding an image to represent this should be very simple. It'll probably be one of these where it's just 5 a.m., just the time. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so next is to improve my video editing skills on iMovie. So the subtext to this will be learn from people better than me, and practice makes perfect, because that's the sum of becoming better at anything that's a skill. Okay, so now I will find an image to go with this goal. And these are all pretty boring looking. But I don't want to go too crazy, because you want the image to be inspiring, but not so abstract that you don't get it right when you look at it. So one of these will work fine. Next is get 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. So I have done quite a bit of research on this, and the two main ideas that I'm going to put as subtext is to create and follow a marketing strategy, and to be consistent. Now, finding an image to go with this goal is pretty straightforward. I just had to find the one that spoke to me, and this one with the plus, it just makes me think there's more to come, and I like that. I don't like that underneath it says buy YouTube subscribers, no, that's not going to be a part of my marketing strategy, but I do like this image. Next on my list is buy a Jeep. So I need to renew my license. I need to be clear about the money. That's like how much it's going to cost, new or used, and how I need to be budgeting to get to this goal that requires money, and where to buy, like a couple of options to narrow down, and which insurance company I'll go with. I already have an image saved for this goal, so let's move on. Only 2 left. Second to last on my list is sell 500 copies of my book. And the subtext of this is complete publishing process with Kindle Direct Publishing, and create and follow a marketing strategy. Now, I understand with these subtexts, it's steps within steps that I'm not writing out here, because I'm trying to streamline this as best as I can. This video is already long. But if you would like to know more details of the steps within steps, please let me know in the comment section. Finding an image for this goal is a little bit more difficult than the others, because I have a specific number and it's digital book sales. I'll probably have to create something on my own to represent it, or I can get one of these and put like another image on top of it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Last but certainly not least is move to a nicer apartment or townhome. The first thing I need to pick an area, be clear about the money. That's like how much I need to budget and how much, things will cost all around, and choose date. Probably not in this order, but I'm aware of that in my mind. So let's choose an image for this goal. So I Google search upgraded apartments, because I said nicer, right? So I will just find something that I think looks nice. Right, so here's my list in written form one more time. Do what I say I'm going to do. Wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I changed it instead of 5 a.m. club. Improve my video editing skills on iMovie. Get 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. Buy a Jeep. Sell 500 copies of my book. And move to a nicer apartment or townhome. Oh, I see it's an extra T there. I'll fix it. So I use the layout app to see how my images look together, to get an idea how I wanted to arrange my board. They have multiple options, and I kept changing the images that I wanted to use, but ultimately, this is the one I came up with. This is the visual representation of my goal list, aka my 2021 vision board. Okay, so after I did it on layout, I did tweak the image with like increasing the saturation and the vividness. This is the one I'm going to put on my phone and my laptop as a wallpaper or a lock screen. This is the one I'm going to print out and to save the color ink in my printer. So this is the one that will be right above my desk. And it still stands out because, I don't know, stands out to me. But anyway, so what do you guys think? These are my, goals for the next year, and this is what I will be looking at on my vision board. So thanks for watching, and come again.
Cada vez que lo veo